right, good evening and welcome to Phil Waybright Gymnasium, and welcome to RTC4.com's coverage of first round TCU Bi-County action. It's the 53rd annual TCU Bi-County, and tonight it's going to be a double header, actually a triple header. The boys JVs just played. The Argos Dragons won that one. Score was 37-31. The Argos boys will advance and play tomorrow. That game was actually originally scheduled to be played last night, but they rescheduled it since OD was coming here anyway for tonight's doubleheader. So first up, it's going to be the Lady Dragons taking on the Lady Bobcats from Oregon Davis. And then shortly following the conclusion of the girls' game, it's going to be the boys taking on the Oregon Davis Bobcats. Thanks for tuning in to RTC4.com. Steve Stricker here alongside Andy Stone.
Hello, and here we go.
Should be a great evening of basketball. We got Blake Thomas running the camera for us tonight. And this is a rematch of a game that was just played last week on Thursday night. The Lady Dragons lost that one to the Lady Bobcats 56-43. Argos does come in at 9-7. They are winners of their last game. They actually played Saturday afternoon versus Pioneer and won that one 43-33. The Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats come in at 8-9. They have not played since that game on Thursday against Argos, so they're going to back-to-back trips here to Argos to play the Lady Dragons. Andy, if you take out the first quarter when the Lady Dragons got off to a terrible start, it was a 23-5 score after one. If you take that score out of the mix, it was 38-33 in way of the Lady Dragons from 2 to 4 quarters. So the big key, obviously, here tonight is to not get off to a 23-5 first quarter. I think the bugs hopefully are all worked out. You know, it's not always the talent level on the floor when it comes to Oregon Davis. A lot of it is just the mystique, their history, their pressure. It gets into your head, and you just kind of, as the Dragons settled down in that game on Thursday, they realized, hey, we can play with these guys, and they did. So hopefully that the bugs are all worked out. Hopefully they had a really good game here against Pioneer on Saturday. Macy Stricker had her best game of the year. She scored 19 points, 10 rebounds, 5 steals, and I think she had 3 blocks on the day. So hopefully she can continue with the hot hand. And the Lady Dragons, if they do advance, they will play the winner of John Glenn at New Prairie.
That would be John Glenn.
I'm guessing John Glenn. Yes. They're 14-5, taking on a 3-12 New Prairie team. John Glenn has a good squad, obviously, this year. So the top half of the bracket is Glenn, New Prairie, OD at Argos. And then on the bottom half of the bracket, Triton is at Bremen tonight. Triton's 9-10 on the year. Bremen is 9-9. And the winner of the Triton-Bremen game will take on the winner of the Culver at LaVille. Lady Cavs are struggling this year. They're 2-14 on the year, taking on a 12-5 LaVille team. So the bracket, if I had to guess, now obviously we'd like to see the Lady Dragons go and win it, but realistically, it's probably going to end up being John Glenn and LaVille in the championship game on Saturday. And that will be a whale of a game if it is. So hopefully I'm wrong. It happens a lot. Just ask my wife.
You don't have to ask her. Ask me. I'll tell you.
Oregon Davis comes in. Head coach Terry Minix, 381 and 173 in 25 years. They are 1-1 versus common opponents with the Lady Dragons. They beat Triton, lost to Morgan Township. Lady Dragons lost to Triton and Morgan Township. Coach Gary Teal is 89-44 in his 6th year here at Argos, and 247 and 154 in 18 seasons overall. So, yeah, it's the 53rd annual Bi-County. Was started by Dale Cox and a few others up there at LaVille. And the tradition continues. It's one of the longest standing in-season tournaments in the state of Indiana. And
there's been some great games during this tournament, especially over the last 53 years.
The girls, I don't think got heavily involved until probably after Title IX.
Yeah.
But it's been a great tournament through the years. There's been some teams in and out of it. CGA used to be in it. They're not in it anymore. I think one time didn't Knox, weren't they in it?
I think they were on the girls' side for a short spell. I'm pretty sure of.
So New Prairie and John Glenn, they have some ties in St. Joe County. Of course, OD comes from Stark County, so it's not necessarily just bi-county anymore. It's more of a tri-county, but Bremen and Argos, Culver, LaVille, obviously, they go way back to the beginning. Triton as well. So it should be a good one here tonight. Like we said, the one thing the Lady Dragons are going to have to be cognizant of, and Sydney Williams, she went off big time in that first game, had 18 points for the Lady Bobcats, 19 points for the Lady Bobcats. Caitlin Sauer, another sophomore, 4'11", she had 15 in that first game. But Candace Sauer, she only had 11. I guess you say only 11. But you look at those three, those are their main scorers. They don't go inside a ton. They do have some size with Worthington at 6'1". But that's not their game. Their game is shooting threes and really working the ball around and getting penetration in the lane. The Lady Dragons did a nice job against the freshman Mercedes Rhodes. She only had 7 in that first game. She's one that, she can get off and have a 15, 20-point game if you're not careful. So we'll see what they can do here in the rematch. It's hard to beat a team twice, and it's hard to beat a team twice on their home floor within a week. So
yeah,
hopefully the Lady Dragons can take what happened there on Thursday and learn from it. This is a team that possibly they could be seeing again here in another 2 weeks. We got the end of the season coming along here quickly. The sectional draw is going to be on Sunday on IHSAA.org and IHSAA TV. The sectional this year is at Oregon Davis. And there are 7 teams involved. You've got Oregon Davis, Argos, Culver, Triton, South Bend Career Academy, La Crosse, and who am I missing? South Central.
South Central Satellites.
Yeah, South Central is the other one. And, it's a wide open sectional this year, but it's also a competitive sectional. La Crosse is doing very well. And you really got to watch out for them. They've played the whole first half of their schedule, minus Justine Charlesworth, who is their all-time leading scorer. And she just got back right around Christmas from a bad knee injury that she suffered over the summer. So La Crosse is going to be a dangerous team. South Central is always dangerous. Of course, Oregon Davis at home is going to be hard to get out. Triton is a team that is up and coming this year. Their record is, under 500, but you can't really look at that when it comes to the sectional. So while it's a wide open sectional for the Lady Dragons, it's also a very, very competitive field. So, that draw will be on Sunday.
Sunday.
And we'll find out who they'll play. They got 2 games, maybe 3 this week if they win out. In Bi-County, they've got LaVille next Thursday, and then a week from Saturday, it's going to be it. It's going to be senior night here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium for the 3 seniors.
Yep.
And
there was a few more on soccer.
There's a few more on soccer, but they got 3 here, and it's going to be one of those hopefully that I can get through.
Sure, I made it through. You said I was going to cry at soccer, and I said, nah,
well,
you'll be all right.
You'll be right if you say I am, because it's going to be a tear fest for me. I can't lie, but
yeah,
I've been trying to work myself through it, in my head already, and it's not working out so well. So
yeah,
I'm not going to rush it. Still got a week and a half before that happens, so going to enjoy this last week and a half of the season. And we got about 4.5 minutes here before the start, so we're going to just take a quick break, and we'll be back here in a few for our national anthem and starting lineups here in the first round TCU Bi-County from Phil Waybright Gymnasium.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All righty, welcome back. We got about a minute to go here before we get set from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. First round TCU Bi-County action coming your way on rtc4.com. And it's the Argos Lady Dragons getting set to take on the Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. Winner of this game will go to LaVille on Thursday to take on the winner of John Glenn New Prairie. The losers will meet up there on Thursday as well. All right, starting lineup, number 21, Caitlin Sauer, a 4'11 sophomore. Number 25, Reese Danford, a 5'1 sophomore. Number 35, a senior 5'5, Candace Sauer. Number 41, a 5'7 freshman, Mercedes Rhodes. And number 45, a 6'1 sophomore, Jaden Worthington.
You should
for the
have
Lady
saved one of
Dragons,
those for the blanks.
5'4", senior, number 12, Abby Manikowski. 5'8", senior, number 24, Macy Stricker. A 5'8", sophomore, number 34, Morgan Dunlap. 5'9", sophomore, number 42, Macy Morris. And a 5'10", senior, number 44, Rachel Kuntz. So one change in the lineup for the Lady Dragons, or the Lady Bobcats. Sydney Williams, the leading scorer for them in the last game, is out, and Reese Danford is in, at least in the starting lineup.
Williams is what, number 43?
Yep.
She started. She's over there.
Well, then okay. Somebody's missing.
Somebody's missing.
Candace Sauer out there.
Yep. The new one is number 25.
Right.
She didn't start last time. So
45 is out there.
Yep. Worthington. Sowers moves the ball around. Williams has it. Kicks it down to Worthington. And it's stolen right there. Stricker got her hand on it. Manikowski gets the steal, gets it back to Stricker, and here comes the Dragons. Dunlap, Stricker, fakes. Little jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Manikowski. Good offensive board from Manikowski. Dunlap gets through 2 or 3.
Nice
jumps up,
move.
and what a layup.
Wow.
A great move from Dunlap.
Great power move right there for the first points for the Dragons. Already much better start.
All right. Sowers has it out top. Kicks it over. Tipped up, just about stolen again. Williams, and it's loose. Worthington picks it up and puts it in for 2.
Well, that was a fortunate
bounce for her,
bounce, yeah.
And here's the high pressure. Full court. Stricker gives it to Manikowski. Manikowski goes to Kuntz. Kuntz takes one dribble. Morris. Could have been a foul off her leg, and there's the first turnover of the game.
Everything worked well until that pass to
You
Morris.
put him in the corner.
They need to get it into the middle, and everything would be fine right there.
Sowers kicks it over.
Oh.
Up and good.
Worthington has 4 now, and that don't know what happened there. And there's a quick turnover, so Lady Dragons get the first bucket, and 2 turnovers and 2 Worthington
And
buckets.
Coach Teal calls the 30 seconds timeout already.
Oh, wow. I said they started off better, but not so much after that first play. So we're going to take a quick break. Dragons down 4-2 here early.
Oregon Davis gets the ball in. Worthington kicks it out. Williams. Sowers, long 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Manicow. No, over the back. And Dunford gets the rebound. Sowers, Stricker, misses. Candace has it. And tipped out of bounds by Dunlap. It's going to be OD's ball.
Well, we saw already a little bit of the adjustments that Coach Minix has made. He's going inside to Worthington here in the first 2 plays.
Manikowski hustles and gets it. Turns it back, takes her time, gives it out to Stricker. Morris for 3, and it looks good, and it is.
Macy Morris, that's great to see out of the sophomore. She struggled on Saturday with Pioneer, and that's great.
She's a little under the weather, but with that shot, she looked like she's in perfect health. That was a nice 3. Dunlap gets a good rebound. Here she goes down and she's getting no foul called and takes it all the way in. Rebound. Kuntz puts it up for 2, and it's off the mark. And Sowers jumps into Morris.
That's going to be the first foul on Candace Sauer, number 35, and the first team foul. Rhodes was the one that didn't start.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Hey, how about Mercedes Rhodes?
Yeah, there
Way
you
to
go.
pay attention. And Stricker uses it. It's about time. Whoa, she wasn't worried about the shot. She was just getting the ball in play, puts it up for 2, misses. And Williams rebounds. Dragons set back up. Travel. Oi. Huh. Rhodes kicks it over. Sowers for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound Stricker on the long side. Kicks it over to Dunlap. Dunlap slows it up. Here's the trap. Kuntz drives. Reached and foul, and that's the second one.
That's going to be on 45 Worthington, it looks like.
Nope. I bet, well.
35.
35.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Sowers, I told you.
Yeah, I didn't see her
It's
over
their
there.
second one. She reached in from behind. And that's a good sign for the Dragons. Manikowski gets the ball in from Stricker. Morris. Manikowski spins away from the defense. Morris. Dunlap. Up, misses. And rebound goes to Morris. Good double effort out of Dunlap. It gets the ball. Morris takes it away. Dunlap looks. Stricker for 3. And it's in.
Stricker and Morris both with 3s to start the game. It's an 8-4. Argos Lady Dragons have the lead.
Well, that's what the Dragons need. They need to get some confidence against this Oregon Davis team. Now, you can't count them out. Worthington up, misses, rebound. Stricker on the far side again. Caddy corner, sees Dunlap open. Millers gets hit, no. Oh, and she throws it away. Kuntz has left the spot. Williams.
Charge.
That's it,
Yes.
charge. Manikowski draws it again.
Abby Manikowski, she's had a great last couple of games and draws the charge. It's going to be on Williams. That'll be her first. And I really like the way the Lady Dragons have started out. Cagney Hoffman's going to check in for Manikowski.
Manikowski, great work.
Great job there to start the game for Abby. 3:54 left here in the first, and it's an 8-4 Dragon lead. They got the ball baseline right.
Hoffman gets it into Dunlap. And officials not on the whistle very much tonight. Stricker for 3. She rushes it just a bit, and there's a touch long. She just didn't get her time like before.
Turn around.
And there's a steal by the Dragons. Tipped it forward. Stricker picks it up. Picks her dribble. Gives it over to Hoffman. Hoffman tries to split and reached in. And they're going to call the travel.
They got to be smart there. They can't throw that. That's the second time they've given the ball to the girl in that corner right there and allowed Oregon Davis to get that trap.
All right. Worthington puts it up, puts it in.
Their concerted effort here to get it into Worthington. She's got 6 for the Lady Bobcats.
She's got them all.
Yep.
Kuntz dribbles, kicks it over to Stricker. Dunlap. Morris was wide open. Looks, Hoffman kicks it over. Sowers is quick with that. Morris gives it to Kuntz, wide open.
Pass.
And misses. Morris battles for it, and it's going to be picked up. A second effort from Morris, and Hoffman gets it. Dunlap drives, kicks it over to Morris for 3.
Step into the 3,
and it's good. 2 from 2, a 3-point land for Morris.
Macy Morris coming out hard to play. There's a tie-up.
Kicks it over. Sowers throws it to Worthington. And there's going to be a foul.
Stricker got a little too excited there on that play. She's going to get her first. No, they got Hoffman. They got Hoffman.
Hoffman with it.
All
That's
right.
even better. Nothing against Cagney, but Macy can get into foul trouble. Cagney usually ends up with 2 throughout the game.
And there's her second.
Oh, yeah, I done jinxed her.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey.
And she's got 2 throughout the first quarter now.
Hoffman's fine. She'll be quality. And Coach Steele's like, all right, I got to get her out. Hoffman comes in with that extra energy, and that's what I love about her. Does not worry about her height at all. She plays with pure tenacity.
Close to a
tipped
5-second. It's going to be off of Morris.
All right, here they go. Kicks it back. Sowers brought it in. And they throw it away, and that's a simple
Yeah, that was
turnover.
completely
And
unforced
wow.
error. Just looked away from the ball.
And too much more of this, and Minix will call timeout and just probably go a little bit bananas. Kuntz gets it. Morris fakes. Rotates the ball well. Here comes the trapping offense or defense. Manikowski out to Morris. Manikowski, nope, over to Dunlap.
No.
Morris breaks in. Gets
nice
it.
pass.
Keeps it and puts
what
it
a
in.
catch by Macy Morris. That's 8 points for Macy here in the first quarter. What a great first quarter for the Macy.
Kicks up. Rhodes has it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. She got it caught on herself. Should have been. Drives up and goes in there, and there's a blocking on Dunlap. Shooting 2.
They're going to get Kuntz on that.
Oh, okay.
They got Kuntz from the side, apparently.
All right.
And that's going to put Mercedes Rhodes at the line shooting 2 for the Lady Bobcats.
Well, let's see what happens. First one's up, and it's good. Second one's up, and it's on. And it's Morris with the rebound, kicks it straight to Stricker. Here comes the Lady Dragons. And there's a foul on Sowers.
That'll be her first, team's 4th.
Well, her sister has 2 fouls already, so we'll take that. It'll be okay. Morris kicks it over to Manikowski. Manikowski going to drive in, and she misses. That's a good drive, baseline drive, just didn't get the ball to go in. Sowers for 3, and it's no good. And it's loose on the ground. Rhodes kicks it out. Sowers got time. She takes a quick 3, and it's good. Cuts the lead from 6 down to 3. Dunlap has it. And tips it. Loose, and it's a turnover. Rhodes has it. And it's stolen from Morris. Holy cow, Morris is absolutely everywhere tonight. She really was feeling under the weather Saturday.
Whatever she's doing tonight, it's working. And I don't know what Abby was looking at there.
Oh, and there's the first one on Stricker.
She was content to run with her instead of getting back and getting in position, and that is going to be her first.
I think Manikowski saw Kuntz from the far side, but her bounce pass came up a little short.
So Caitlin Sowers got 2 from the line here on the Stricker foul.
And she is fast. As soon as she gets the ball, she shoots it. She doesn't take time to think about it. And
Williams checks back in.
Coach brings out Sowers with 2 fouls.
Second one from Sowers is good.
Just like that, it's back down to 2 for the Dragons. Manikowski. Dunlap's wide open. There's Stricker. And she sees Manikowski. 28 seconds. They're going to go for the final shot. Well, I tell you what, you got Morris or Stricker, either one, of doing well from the three-point line tonight. Gives it over to Stricker. They need a blocking screen. Manikowski loses it, gives it over to Dunlap. Stricker for 3, it looks good, and it is! What a play at the end of the quarter. The Lady Dragons go back up by 5.
Macy Stricker hits the big 3 at the end of the quarter, and it's a 16-11 Lady Dragon lead after 1. We're going to take a break and be right back.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All righty, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. After 1, Dragons doing much better than they did on Thursday, up 16-11. They forced the Lady Bobcats into 6 first-quarter turnovers. Unfortunately, they had 5 of their own, but Macy Morris comes out on fire. She's 2 of 2 from the three-point range, has a 2-pointer. She's got 8. Macy Stricker with 2 3-pointers herself. She's got 6. And Morgan Dunlap with that awesome drive there to start the game. She's got 2.
Well, I tell you what, the Dragons are 4 of 5 from the three-point line. I tell you what, there's not a coach in the world that wouldn't take that shooting percentage. Stricker for 3, and it's just off the mark. And it's going to be off Oregon Davis's Worthington, and it's going to be Dragons ball again.
That was a little quick for Stricker.
I was going to say she rushed that one just a little bit like she missed that first one. Her miss was earlier. She just needs to take her time, and when she has it, she can put it in. Manikowski. And it's good!
Oh, Mabby Manikowski starts the second quarter off the same way that they ended the first.
Dragons are 5 of 7 from three-point land. Rhodes, and it looks good, and it's just short. Rebound. Dunlap. Oh, there's a foul. She keeps it. Kuntz, little baseline jumper, and it's off the mark. Kicks it down to Rhodes. Shot, and it's good. Stricker doesn't foul. She did very well. And here comes Dunlap. Crossover, gets it across the timeline, gives it over to Stricker. Dunlap going to make it easy to the goal, and she does. Puts it right in for 2. Kicks it out. Williams drives, shot, heave-ho, and Worthington gets the rebound, and it's going to be shooting 2. And Stricker or Manikowski?
Stricker.
He's looked at Stricker.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be her second foul. So Stricker and Hoffman both have 2 here early in the second quarter.
Worthington, the line. First one is no good.
Coach Teal showing some confidence in the senior Stricker, leaving her out on the floor. She's got to be smart with 2 fouls.
Worthington, and that one's good.
Worthington's got 7 for the Lady Bobcats, 21-14 Lady Dragons.
Manikowski kicks it over, gives it over to Dunlap.
Off of her foot.
Off of her foot. Unfortunate.
They had the press beat
Yep.
right there. Unfortunately, just went off of Morgan's foot.
Here comes the Lady Bobcats. Kuntz. And it's missed. Rebound. Oh, and it's off the fingertips. And she travels, you betcha. Fingertips off of the fingertips of Stricker. She's like, how did I miss that?
Well, she
and
mistimed her jump.
Yeah.
She was on the way down, and the ball just didn't quite get to her.
Well, and then Worthington just missed and then traveled on the other one. So Dunlap kicks it over to Manikowski. Manikowski down there. Morris back over to Dunlap, and now they spread it, and they cross the timeline with ease.
They don't have any trouble with that press when they just take their time and
think the process through, yeah.
Get
Kuntz
the people
has
where
it.
they need to be and don't rush.
Gives it over to Stricker. Manikowski back to Stricker. Loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Well, Dragons just need to take care of that ball. They'll be okay. But we can't keep going down with not getting a shot off. I want us to keep firing. We're very hot so far in this game. Stricker taps it back. Sowers picks it up. Williams, Worthington. Shot missed. Rebound. Manikowski battles, gets the rebound, and then kicks it over to Morris. Sees Stricker, and no foul whatsoever. Jeez, oh Pete. Manikowski on the ground, scraps it, gets it over. Stricker gets the ball to Morris. Dunlap. Williams. Man, there's not been a foul called on these people. They're reaching in. It's not rocket science.
Well, the Lady Dragons will be in trouble if that continues to be the case.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to
They're not used to the
withstand
tenacity of the Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. Williams has been cold so far. She really hasn't had the opportunity to shoot. There's only one rushed layup that was a miss. And there's a great steal from, and it's thrown up, misses. And there's from Manikowski.
Well, they can't let Worthington just continue to get offensive rebounds inside. Manikowski's going to pick up her first, and the team's 6th.
She was all over the floor. Dragons in a little bit of foul trouble just because it's going to get them at the free throw line early in this second quarter. 1 of 2 so far, 2 of 3.
That's Worthington's 8-point here already. So we saw Williams go off against the Lady Dragons in the first game, and now Worthington having a good game here to start the second time.
And misses that one. Rebound Stricker. Dunlap, it's missed, and it's going to go off of OD, and it's going to be Dragons ball. Coach Teal saying, hey, don't abandon her. Stolen. Shot. Somehow she got that to go in.
Rhodes with the steal. Nice body control out of the freshman right there, and Bobcats are within 4 now.
Dunlap. Blocked out of bounds. Going to be Dragons ball. 30-second timeout, giving the Lady Dragons a breather.
Well, we're going to keep it here. Worthington leads the Bobcats with 8 points. Mercedes Rhodes has 4 here, 5 total, 4 in the second quarter. She had a nice steal right there and a good layup to finish. Sowers with 3, Candace Sauer with 3, Caitlin Sauer with only 1. The Lady Dragons started off hot. Manikowski hit a 3 and Dunlap hit a 2, but they've been dry here.
They haven't shot it.
Yeah,
they keep losing the ball before we get a chance to shoot it.
So they're going to have to tighten up their ball handling here. Obviously, they're not getting the calls on the pressure, so they're going to have to really tighten things up and just handle this pressure from the Lady Bobcats.
All right, Dragons look like they're going to see who they want to set back. And they get it out to Stricker. She was going to go straight back to Dunlap. She wasn't ready for it. Stricker in the corner. Manikowski. Morris is going to drive in. And she's fouled on Worthington. And Morris is going to line shooting 2.
That'll be Worthington and her first, only the team's 5th.
Well,
Macy Morris's first trip here to the free throw line.
She's been on fire from three-point line. Hopefully she'll do the same on the free throw line.
First one is off the mark.
Well, that's one thing the Dragons can't afford to do is miss the free throws tonight. The JV boys were 5 of 16 from the free throw line.
Oof.
Yeah.
And they still won?
By 6. And Morris misses them both. Rhodes gets cut off by Morris. Williams going to drive down with a big elbow out front. Loses the ball. And Kuntz is on it. It's going to be Oregon Davis basketball.
Better defense on Worthington that time by the Lady Dragons. Forced the
they
jump.
Closed on her when she got the ball. Williams short, and it's good. Sorry. Just for 2.
Bobcats battling back within 2 now.
Well, the Dragons just need to shoot. I mean, we had a chance there, but Dunlap fakes, kicks it over to Morris. Manikowski, Stricker, fakes, back over. Dunlap kicks it out. Stricker for 3, and it's big time.
That's a big answer there for Stricker. The Lady Dragons had went almost 3 minutes without scoring.
Tip back and a steal. Manikowski gets it, gives it back over to Stricker. She just grabbed her arm, and now it's not a call. Dunlap goes up and lays it in for 2.
Dunlap having her way, driving to the bucket. She's got 6, and it's back up to a 7-point Lady Dragons lead.
Williams just hoping and throwing.
Well,
wow.
She threw it to the right spot because it goes in. She's got 4 now here in the second quarter.
And gets it over to Manikowski. Manikowski looks, turns, and kicks it right back over to Dunlap. Kicks it down, and Kuntz gets it.
Kind of knows when it's a foul.
Yep. Manikowski to Stricker. Great job. Bounce pass, Stricker. And it's good!
12 points already for Stricker on 4 of 6 from the three-point line.
Worthington. And how's that? That was weak. But Kuntz has got her second.
Kuntz, yep. Might see Carlton checking in here for the last couple minutes of the first half. 29-21, Worthington back at the line.
And this
She's
also
2 of 4.
Yeah,
here.
also puts them at the 1-1 for the rest of the show this half. And misses.
So 2 of 5 here for Worthington. Stuck at 8 points. Lady Dragons have an 8-point lead. Well, Coach Teal's going to keep the senior Kuntz on the floor with 2 fouls for now.
And it's in.
3 of 6, Worthington with 9. Dunlap's got to get it out of that corner. A lot of contact again.
Yep. Morris, Manikowski. Manikowski across the timeline. Gives it to Stricker. Stricker fakes, drives, little jumper, and it's just off the mark, but good rebound position, and they lose it. Dunlap had position, and it bounced over.
Under 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Talk about a travel. Throws it up. Here's a quick 3, and it's going to be no good.
Over.
And it's out of bounds because it hit the crossbar above the backboard.
All right, some full court pressure again. Minute 45 left here in the first half.
Stricker to Manikowski. Back to Stricker, who's wide open. Kicks it over to Kuntz. Kuntz turns, gets it. Kicks it over to Manikowski.
Good job there by the Lady Dragons.
Manikowski says, I'll take it. Oh, my word. And she's on the ground. It's going to be Dragons ball.
Well, Abby saves the possession by what? Getting on the ground.
goalkeeper's all over it. Manikowski, Dunlap, Stricker. She's blocked, but Kuntz gets it, turns shot, and it's good!
Nice awareness there by Rachel Kuntz. A lot of times when that shot comes up short like that, it's hard to get that rebound.
All right, Sowers looks over to Rhodes. Stricker's out. Dragged her foot. Here's a quick bounce pass over to Worthington. Worthington turns, misses, rebounds Kuntz. And there's a foul.
There we go. Good rebound, Kuntz. And get the foul. Who they got? Number 25, Danford.
Yep.
It's going to be her first, only the 6th team foul, so no shots.
And Stricker's going to take a break, and that's a smart sub. No reason to get a third foul in this first half. Gets it over to Dunlap.
Man, I tell you, that's a lot of contact.
Yep. Manikowski from behind, turns, gives it over to Hoffman. Hoffman to Morris. Morris for 3, and it's good! She is lights out. She is lights out and has not missed a 3 yet tonight.
11 points for Morris, and it's a 12-point Lady Dragon lead going into the last 30 seconds.
3 of 3 from the three-point line, and here comes the lady.
You can't leave her open
Rhodes
like that.
Answers back. Hoffman.
She's got 10 here first quarter.
Kicks it over, and it's stolen. Double dribble! You betcha. There it is. Jeez, oh, Pete.
All right, Lady Dragons have got to take care of the ball here. 20 seconds left. If they get a good shot off, they can go into the half with a double-digit lead.
I'm setting the screen for Morris. Kuntz goes to it. Very smart.
Back to her. There you go.
Kicks it over to Hoffman.
That's the way to
Caddy
beat it.
corner. Dunlap comes across timeline. Rotates off of her. Morris fakes. Kuntz.
Dunlap needs to gather her hair up at halftime.
No foul. Yes. She's shooting 2.
That's going to be
second on Rhodes. I think.
First.
Is it?
Unless I missed one.
Manikowski straight to the bucket.
Good job there, Abby Manikowski. These are big free throws here. Can put the Dragons up by 11 if she can make them both.
And that's off.
Off on the first.
I tell you what, the scrappiness and the heart that the Lady Dragons are showing right now, and I would not want to be in the OD locker room with Coach Minnick's halftime. There it is.
1 of 2, and it's a 10-point lead here with 2.5.
Heave-ho, and it's no good.
And that's going to do it. First half, Lady Dragons up 10, 35-25 over Oregon Davis. Much better first half performance here for the Lady Dragons. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back here with our halftime show in just a minute.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. We're at the half. The Lady Dragons lead Oregon Davis 35-25. Much better first half performance for the Lady Dragons. They were down 30-19 at the half in the game just last Thursday. So they came out, handled the pressure a lot better. They've only had 9 first half turnovers, the Lady Dragons, and they've forced Oregon Davis into 9 first half turnovers of their own. Lady Bobcats got back to within 2. about halfway through the second quarter before a barrage of three-pointers again from Stricker and Morris, and then Dunlap with a couple buckets of her own, and that opened up a 10-point lead. So your halftime scoring, Worthington leads the Lady Bobcats with 9. Mercedes Rhodes has 8. Sydney Williams with 4. Candace Sauer only has 3, and Caitlin Sauer only has 1. For the Lady Dragons, Stricker with 12 first-half points on 4 of 6 from behind the arc. Macy Morris has 11 of her own points. She's 3 of 3 from behind the arc. The only bad thing for her, she went 0 of 2 from the line. Other scoring, Dunlap has 6. Manikowski with 4.
A three-pointer, 1 of 1. So you realize we're shooting 80% from the three-point line.
Well, you can't rely on that here in the second half to continue, but Kuntz also has a bucket as well. A little bit of foul trouble. Hoffman, Stricker, and Kuntz all with 2 first-half fouls for the Lady Dragons. Candace Sauer, the only Lady Bobcat with more than 1 foul in the first half for them. Great first half, Andy, but you can't rest on one half. You got to come out here and you got to finish this game off. And Oregon Davis is very familiar with coming from behind. So the Lady Dragons need to really work hard here. They're going to start the second half with the Lady Bobcats with the ball and down 10.
Well, I tell you what, the biggest thing I've noticed is the girls are playing with confidence and, taking those shots. Said, hey, I can do this. And after they made the first one, it's like, let's go. Let's make it roll. And they just got to keep their defense and turnovers down, and we'll be no problem. Sauers to Sauers. Kicks it over. Williams with this blocked. And Manikowski comes away with it. And here comes Dunlap.
That was a good recovery there by Stricker to get the block.
Morris.
Kind of an illegal screen there.
It was
Mercedes
a big
Rhodes.
Stricker fakes, goes up, kicks it over. Dunlap, little jumper, and it's just off the mark.
Yeah, nice ball movement there by the Lady Dragons, just not able to finish.
Rhodes kicks it over, and it's loose.
Oh, my word.
Oh, my word is right. How could they not call that? Worthington puts it up, misses. Kuntz, and
Worthington's going to get the foul. That was a blatant
third.
elbow by Caitlin Sauer on Morgan Dunlap right there.
Oh, geez,
second foul on Worthington, first of the half for the Lady Bobcats.
And Coach Teal needs to tell him, you got to watch that elbow.
Bad inbound pass. Doggone it.
Little miscommunication. Rhodes has it out to Williams.
Very rarely is that three-quarter, half-court pass going to work.
They're going to have to throw it high. Caddy corner. Rhodes for 3, and it's no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot, and it's good.
Second chance opportunity there for Mercedes Rhodes. She's got 10 on the night.
Stricker has it. Gives it over to Dunlap, and she's got him beat. Morris by herself. Fakes. Puts it up for 2, and It's an easy press break. The Lady Dragons do it well.
Good ball control, body control there by Macy Morris, and a nice easy jumper, and she's got 13 already for the night.
Sauers, back to Sauers. Worthington.
Travel.
She travels, you betcha. First step travel, and she's frustrated.
Yeah, they want to go inside to Worthington tonight, and right now she's got a couple turnovers on that post move. There's a nice long pass.
And Kuntz gets it, kicks it over to Morris. Morris turns, relaxes, gives it over to Manikowski, and the Dragons are being very, very smart with the ball at the moment. Stricker, caddy corner. Manikowski. Dunlap.
That's Morris.
Or Morris, sorry.
So you yelled at me when I made that mistake.
Yeah, the time.
Their hair is very similar.
Similar. Caddy corner, and Stricker comes to it, gives it over to Dunlap. Drives, Morris for 3, and it's in! Oh, my word! 4 for 4 from 3.
Oh, my goodness. Macy Morris is having a huge night. She's got 16 points.
Holy cow.
And there's a turnover.
There's a quick turnover out of Oregon Davis. Dragons up 40-27.
Oh, my goodness. 5. She's got 16, sorry. What did I say?
You said 16.
Okay.
Wow. 4 of 4 from three-point land. Wow, my word. They're over 80% for three-point land. This is crazy. But the Dragons need to be smart. Stricker has it, and they're in no hurry. Going to take good quality shots. Dunlap. Getting it to Morris. And, she gets a rebound, puts it up, and misses. Kuntz. And it's off the rebound, and the Dragons miss 3.
Second chance opportunities for the Dragons.
And she loses it, and Kuntz picks it up, and it's another steal for the Lady Dragons.
Smart play there by Stricker, and it just forced the turnover.
Stricker has it. Gives it over. Dunlap's going to just go in. Kuntz. And just misses.
Got to finish those. That's going to hurt us.
The Dragons, that's 4 points that could have had with ease. And there's a foul on Stricker, and that's her third.
Yeah, she's got to be smart. She can't get that foul 20 feet away from the basket.
Especially when she's not looking towards the basket. She was just trying to turn to square up.
So Danford's going to check back in, and she's going to give Caitlin Sauer a break. Sauer is struggling. She only got one free throw here tonight.
Well, the Lady Dragons could have really used those 4 points. Kuntz has got to be ready. Worthington's going to be trying to get the ball. Rhodes has it. And it's a steal again. Quick hands, and here comes Morris. She goes across to the other side, and she misses. Rebound, Stricker, and she's fouled. Shooting 2.
Boy, she got lucky there. That could have been over the back on that initial rebound.
She had a hand, so it was a good call. Shove.
Going to get Danford with the foul. That'll be her second, putting Stricker at the line for the first time here tonight.
I like how Morris crossed her up and went to take it in. And that one's in.
Rolls in for Macy. She's been doing pretty good here from the line. No jinx. Knock on wood.
You're an idiot. Why'd you say it?
And it's in. Puts the second one in. 15-point lead, 42-27 with 4:40 left here in the third.
Kicks it into Worthington. And she's fouled by Kuntz.
Yeah, that's going to be Kuntz's third foul.
And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get her in a little bit of foul trouble. And they're just going to take it in. And she's just spinning and moving. But she's not been the most solid from the free throw line.
3 of 6 so far for Worthington.
Short.
And she's off on that one as well. So 3 of 7. She's got one more coming up. Lady Dragons got to make sure they block out here. They can't make a mistake and give up an offensive rebound here.
Morris will be on Worthington. And it's short, and Stricker gets the rebound. Keeps it. Kuntz turns. And then she's fouled from behind.
That's going to be Danford again. That'll be Danford's third. And good job there by Stricker to corral that rebound. Worthington struggling, 3 of 8 now from the line.
Well, I just told you she's been off a little bit, and Danford's got to come right back out with 3 fouls. So it's a unfortunate foul for Kuntz, but it's a good person 2 foul.
Oh, wake up, wake up. Oh. Abby zigged and Macy zagged, and Morgan split them both.
I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the ball.
Well, they did. They went to opposite directions, and the ball went right down the middle.
Yeah, I have no words for that. Sauers down to Worthington. Puts it up for 2.
No, they're going to have to challenge that a little bit more than that. I know that she's got 3
Dunlap
fouls.
Goes around her and keeps it going. Lays it up.
No foul. That was all ball, supposedly, for Williams.
And Hoffman. Manikowski's taking a quick break.
So Coach Teal's leaving Stricker and Kuntz on the floor with 3 fouls here. We still have 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Just got to be smart. The pressure's not. And it's out of bounds. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Dragons. The pressure's not on Argos right now. We just need to have ball time management, ball control. Think the process through. Stricker. Hoffman. Stricker. Hoffman.
Let's just do this for about 7 minutes.
Kuntz. Dunlap. Stricker fakes for 3, and it's just off the mark. Kuntz with the rebound, and she misses. With the rebound, and she misses again. And the Dragons have got to make those opportunities count. And there's a steal for Stricker, and she's got the one layup. Here she goes, and she misses. Kuntz, and she puts it in. 17 shots later, the Dragons decide to put a bunny in. But that's all opportunities. Shot, missed, rebound, goes to Dunlap. Kuntz. Hoffman.
All right, be smart with it. Turn around, you got one behind you. There you go.
Man, there's a lot of fouls they just don't call. Kuntz. Morris down low. Turns up, loses the ball.
Looks like a lot of contact there
Sure
on that
is.
play as well.
Sowers way out, and it's no good. Rhodes with the rebound. Shot, misses. Rebound, Kuntz. Gives it over to Dunlap. Morris needs to
There's
turn,
a
and there's
foul.
the foul. And that's a frustration foul out of Oregon Davis.
Caitlin Sauer, that'll be her second foul. The fourth team foul here. Abby Manikowski going to give Morris a break. Hey,
Morris
Macy
deserves
Morris, big time.
Well, there's two types of coaching styles. Those that'll call it timeout to break the momentum, and those that just say you're going to have to battle through it and learn it. And that's what, ball's loose.
Jump ball, that's going to be Argos's ball.
Argos.
That was a kind of a bonehead play there by Stricker. She's got to be better than that.
And like I was saying, Coach Minnick says you're going to have to play through this and learn it, girls, and he's not giving them a break with the timeout. Kuntz gets it. Gives it over to Dunlap. Manikowski and Stricker. It's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Dragons' ball.
Why is their guard clear down here in the paint?
And Coach Teal's calling a timeout.
Yeah, well, they're kind of falling apart here on their press break a little bit, so he needs to talk it over, and they need to just kind of settle down and work through it a little bit. So got a full timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on RTC4.com. You're watching TCU by County.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter, Lady Dragons 44, Oregon Davis 29. We got 2:46 left here in the third. And Coach Teal had called a timeout here. It's going to be Lady Dragons ball. They're just getting a little sloppy with the ball. I just need to settle down and control things here right now with a 15-point lead.
And just keep playing the game. Take the quality shot. And Dunlap comes across timeline. Drives through, kicks it over. Manikowski
there you
brings
go.
it out.
Now let's work some clock.
Caddy corner. Manikowski down low to Dunlap. Kicks it over to Stricker.
There you go. Good
Hoffman.
play.
Stricker. Hoffman. Dunlap. And she's going to drive up Worthington. Shot and is put in for 2.
That's what
Dunlap.
you want. You want to run some clock, and you end up with a bucket there from Dunlap. That's her 8th of the night. Good
Hoffman.
defense. Hoffman. Oh. That is not a call on the other end of the floor, and they get Hoffman with her 4th.
Is it her 4th or her 3rd? Third, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. They kick it down to Worthington.
Travels.
Bigger in life,
yeah.
you betcha.
They're really trying to punch it into Worthington, and it's not working right now. She's got a couple travel calls here on post moves.
Well, Kuntz is just standing her ground, and then Manikowski come in to help.
Oh, Morgan's going to softball it.
Puts it up. It's blocked. And it's saved.
That's where you got to just pull that out.
There, she lowers her shoulder and hits, and she knows it too.
Sauer is going to pick up her
Manikowski
third.
gets one in the ribs.
That's the second charge she's taken tonight, and she's not feeling good after that one.
Yeah, it was down low.
Yeah.
Shoulder blocked her.
Yeah.
And Menix can complain all he wants. Manikowski, what a beast.
2 charges here on the night for Abby, and gives the ball back to the Lady Dragons.
And that's a huge stop with the 1v1. And Hoffman gets it into Kuntz. And it's stolen from Kuntz. And it's stolen again. Gives it over to Stricker, and she's going and turns it away and says, smart, yep. Just relax. And Hoffman packs it up and gets the ball. Gives it over to Stricker. And Morris needs to creep out, get in her little position, and then she can check in and make a run to get the ball. Kuntz gives it over to Hoffman. Dunlap. And there's a foul.
Sauer, that'll be her 4th.
And that's nice. That's a good foul for the Lady Dragons.
And the next foul by Oregon Davis is going to put the Lady Dragons at the line, shooting 1-1 with the 6th team foul now on the Lady Bobcats.
Sowers has got to come out, and here comes in Mercedes.
So Rhodes is going to give her a break.
Dunlap gets the ball, and she's going to go in. Kicks it over to Kuntz. Stricker. Hoffman. Caddy corner to Kuntz. Dunlap, and it's stolen again. Kuntz with the pass. Sowers is going to pull back for a 3. Gives it over to Rhodes for the 3, and it's short. And no, it's good. Stricker. Morris gets the ball and says, okay, I'm going to bring it across. Turns it, gives it over to Stricker. Stricker goes into it, gives it over to Kuntz. Fakes, Dunlap. Up for 2, and it's good. Takes it right to Worthington.
Big, strong drive by Dunlap.
Dragons need a stop here. Williams just trying to get a foul and rebound by Dunlap. And there's a foul, and nothing's called.
They've got 6, and it's going to.
And there's a foul.
It's going to get Williams
and
there.
And that's great for Dunlap going to line 1-1.
So Sydney Williams is going to pick up her
second.
I thought he said 42, and I'm like, there is no 42.
No, 43.
He must have had a small finger.
Frustration foul.
All right, Dunlap 1-1.
And it's good.
Yes.
Huge free throw from the Lady Dragons.
She's got 11 and one more coming up. A 17-point lead with 30 seconds left here in the third. Manikowski's going to check back in.
And Dunlap, 2 from 2 from the free throw line. Out comes Stricker, and that's another smart sub from Coach Teal.
Good job by Coach Teal getting her out for the defense.
Let
She's
her breathe.
Yeah.
Let her breathe. 3 fouls. She goes into the fourth quarter with 2, and the Dragons are going to have a nice lead. They kick it over to Rhodes. Sowers. Manikowski shifts on her. Sowers down low to Worthington.
Traveled again.
And there's a great tie-up from Morris.
You see that,
yeah,
though?
She did. She
again.
totally
she
traveled.
Stepped with the right, and then she pivoted on the left, and that's a complete travel.
And that's a great tie-up by Morris. Worthington.
Traveled again. She jumps every
Jump
time.
ball, and there's the Dragons ball now. It's a great tie-up. And let's see who's coming out.
53 Young is going to check in for Worthington.
Giving her a quick break, just letting her relax. She's a little frustrated, a little frazzled, a little razzled.
No
Dunlap
dazzled?
Turned. Nope.
No dazzled? Just razzled?
Just razzled, frazzled.
Frazzled and razzled.
Morris, Stricker, basically Argos all have been dazzled. Gives it in. Dunlap goes across the timeline, tries to work it across. She has 2. She's cut off. It's kicked. You betcha, and they call it. 7.5 seconds. 7.1. And Hoffman gives it to Manikowski.
Don't dribble to the corner. Get
Kuntz
it out of there.
Turns, goes.
Take that shot.
Kicks it across.
There it is.
Dunlap.
And it's just short at the buzzer.
Just
After
a little more
3 quarters, the Dragons 50, Oregon Davis 32. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back here with fourth quarter action from Phil Waybride Gymnasium here in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back here. We're getting set to go with the fourth quarter from Phil Waybride Gymnasium. You're watching first round TCU Bi-County action. Lady Dragons leading Oregon Davis 50-32 after 3. And I tell you what, Dunlap, Morris, Stricker, they've all come out and had huge nights for the Lady Dragons. And let's see if they can finish this fourth quarter out. They took a 10-point halftime lead and extended it up to 18. Lady Bobcats have the ball here to start the fourth.
All right, Lady Bobcats trying to get it in, and they do. Rhodes has it. Kicks it caddy corner. Williams fakes, going to drive. If Kuntz would just stood her ground.
Yeah,
she turned her body, and they're going to call the foul on her.
So that'll be Kuntz's fourth foul, and it's going to put Williams at the line. Shooting 2, she's only got 4 here on the night. This is her first trip to the line. She had 19 against the Lady Dragons last Thursday, and she is short on the first.
All right.
So the Lady Dragons need to make sure they get a good block out here. Don't give up the offensive board off the free throw.
And that one's in.
Williams puts it in. She's got 5.
And she's
There's
fouled.
a foul on Williams, I think, is going to be her third. Yep. And that's going to put Stricker shooting 1-1 here for the Lady Dragons.
Well, that'll be good. The Lady Dragons now, this is where it's the most crucial. We need to make every free throw available to us to keep that lead. Here's first one's up, and it's off the mark. And here comes Sauer. Dunlap's behind her. Manikowski makes her turn. Williams looks, drives. And the Dragons, great shifting defense not to allow the open 3. Kicks it out to Rhodes. And we will let them drive it around, and it's out of bounds. And now smart play out of Dunlap. Saw that Sowers threw it back, and instead of trying to reach it and save it, she just let it roll out.
16th turnover for the Lady Bobcats here in this one, and Coach Minix is not going to be happy with that number after the game.
All right. Kicks it over to Stricker. Stricker in the corner. And it's stolen. And she does not foul her. Smart play.
Danford puts in the bucket. That's her first.
Manikowski. Stricker.
Get it out of the corner.
She gets through there. Kicks it over to Manikowski. Back over to Stricker.
All right, they just need to settle down, take a breath.
Daddy, kind of corner over to Kuntz. Kuntz goes down to the corner, kicks it out to Dunlap, and she's going to fake it.
Traveled.
And
shuffled her feet on that on that shot fake there, and that's second turnover for the Lady Dragons.
Just need to relax.
They come out, they give up 3 points right away, and it's back to a 15-point lead. Still got 6:40 left here in the game. Just need to settle down, play their game.
All right, Sowers has it, kicks it over to Sowers. Kicks it down to Rhodes and puts it in for 2. Manikowski. And a great press break. Here comes Stricker, looks, gives it over to Dunlap. Dunlap's going to go all the way over to Kuntz. Little jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Dunlap. Oh, my goodness. And the Lady Dragons need to be smart with the ball.
Just like that, an 18-point lead coming into the quarter, and it's down to 13, and the Lady Dragons back on defense here.
All right, Oregon Davis, known for high pressure. They like the pressure situations. Up and throws it in. And he calls a quick timeout, and that's not the way to start the fourth quarter.
Well, Kuntz is stuck out there with 4 fouls. I think Coach Teal needs to check into maybe getting Carlton in for some minutes here, throw some bodies around. We got a timeout, and we'll be back here in 30 seconds.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, the Lady Bobcats on a 7-0 run to start the quarter, and they're back to within 11.
There was a foul. Manikowski to Kuntz. And she's fouled by Rhodes. Kuntz is going to the line.
Our press break right now is just a jumble. It doesn't look like
we've
anybody's
had it well
really,
all night.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if they're getting tired or getting sloppy or what, but see what Kuntz can do.
Big free throws here. And it's in. A huge free throw for Rachel Kuntz.
Breaks the 7-0 run by the Lady Bobcats and extends the lead back to 12. Another shot here for Rachel, the senior.
And good. Huge free throws from Rachel Kuntz.
Big time there. 13-point now with 5:50 left.
They kick it over to Rhodes. Wide open. And good. They can't leave her open.
5. She's got
Kuntz
18.
gets it. Ball's loose, tied up, and it's going to go towards the Dragons. Don't. All right. Lady Bobcats love to make you rush, and right now the Dragons are playing into it. Dunlap. She turns and goes. She has them beat. Splits and it's out of bounds off of OD, and it's Dragons ball.
Okay, that's where Dunlap's got to be smart. I know that it looked like they had a break right there, but just pull it back out and run some clock off.
Either turn it around or take the layup and get the foul.
Yeah.
But trying to split between two at a run is very hard. Stricker kicks it in. Manikowski kicks it over to Morris. I want to see Morris get in a good shooting position again. Stricker has it.
Make them come to you. Make them foul you right now if you're the Lady Dragons.
Tries to throw overhead, and it's tipped out, and Manikowski gets the ball, gives it over to Morris.
Stricker is getting real sloppy with the ball.
And part of it's just they're just getting a little tired. Stricker, Manikowski, Kuntz, and she travels.
Lady Dragons are trying to do whatever they can right now to give it away. They've got 3 turnovers here in the fourth, and they're playing sloppy right now. Lady Bobcats looking to get it back under 10.
Well, here's the thing. Rhodes is the only one that's shooting well tonight. You got to cover her, and that's a great way to do it. Morris gets the ball, gives it over to Stricker. Gets it back. That over-the-head pass does not work on a team that's high-pressure defense.
Yeah, you keep throwing it.
Yeah. Wait till they come, and then make a dribble, go around them, and then do a nice quick bounce pass. Manikowski, just like that. Shot, nothing, rebound. Kuntz and puts it in for 2.
Rachel Kuntz with 4 huge
and
points
here comes the fast Lady Bobcats. They want to hustle it up as much as that. And there's Kuntz's 5th.
Oh, Williams is going to get to the line off of the foul by Kuntz, who will be fouling out with 2 big free throws and a bucket here in the fourth. They got her for 4?
All right, she's only got 4.
Okay.
Williams puts in her first free throw. Hoffman in, Kuntz out.
Huh. How did we miss that?
It wasn't me, it was you. I was just listening to what you said. You said it was 4.
I don't know, somebody must have got a foul.
And it's good.
Williams 2 of 2 from the line.
Look at Morris. Oh, and she was wide open. Manikowski, or Hoffman, picks it up. Caddy corner, Manikowski, Stricker. Fakes, And the Dragons are being smart. Morris wide open. Morris, and it's in and out, just misses. And there's a foul on Morris.
Yeah.
First miss of the night from Morris from the three-point line, 4 of 5. And she was just off.
Well, that's Morris's first foul, so
Yep.
Only the 6th team foul on the Lady Dragons.
Got one more to spare till, well, it puts them in the 1-1, but
Next foul, yeah.
we'll be in 2 after the next foul on the Lady Bobcats. Caddy corner, illegal screen. And it's good.
Sauer, that's her first bucket of the night. She's got 4.
Caddy corner to Morris, puts it up for 2 and puts it in, and that's a good press break for the Dragons. Caddy corner, low, misses, rebound, Hoffman. Gets it over, and Stricker, she's fouled. Oh, and they call a jump ball. Oregon Davis ball underneath the basket. Rhodes, got to watch her. Tipped. Caddy corner. 3 of them jumping at her to block that shot. Sowers looks, kicks it back over to Rhodes. Dunlap's out, blocked. Stricker with the rebound or block shot, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Argos's ball. Total foul, but jump ball is the way to go for the evening. 2:52.
Right. Coach Teal wants a timeout. Lady Dragons holding on to a 9-point lead with 2:52 left. We'll take a break and come back with the last 3 minutes here from TCU first round action on RTC4.com. All right, welcome back here to Phil Waybride Gymnasium. Lady Dragons holding on to a 9-point advantage. Been a rough fourth quarter for the Lady Dragons going into the quarter with 18-point lead, and they've been outscored 15-6 by Oregon Davis. Trying to hold on here and finish things out in your first round TCU Bi-County game.
All right, Manikowski has it. There's the screen. Dunlap gets the ball, and it's thrown away. Sowers kicks it over to Sowers, and 1. That's not the way to do it. Fast pace. The Lady Dragons have been quality all night.
Well, they get Dunlap on the foul. Sowers with the bucket. She's got 5 fourth quarter points.
Rebound Stricker.
Misses the free throw.
Morris goes across timeline. She's fouled. Number 25. That could be her 5th.
4th.
4th, is it?
Reese Stanford will pick up the foul, and that's going to put Morris at the line shooting 2 for the Lady Dragons.
Well, Morris will be fine. Look at the girls. Giving her words of encouragement. And these are huge. Dragons get to shoot 2 from here on out. That could be the benefactor and the difference in this game. And she puts it in.
Big free throw there for Morris. She's got one more coming up. Trying to make the lead back 9 points.
All right. And that's smooth as silk. Oh, and it's in and out.
3/4 of the way down and rolls out.
She's just going to make a charge, and then Charlie hits Manikowski and no call. Caddy corner, Morris. Dunlap. And she's going to go all the way up, and she just misses. Rebound, Manikowski fights for it, and it's off of Oregon Davis, and it's going to be Dragons ball. Oh, Manikowski underneath there battling for the rebound and gets the ball back for the Lady Dragons. Too many wasn't an easy shot, but the short buckets got to get the fall in. Morris right there, and perfect run to the ball. Stricker saw her coming to it, and the Dragons are up by 10.
Morris, 21 points on the night.
Rhodes, and it's off the mark. Sowers and Dunlap. She'd be hurting.
She hit the floor hard there on that play.
And she's coming up.
I think she's all right. Didn't look like she hit her head or anything. She just landed flat.
Making her come out.
So they're going to give the Lady Bobcats the ball on the jump call with 2:07 left.
Kuntz is going back in.
Yeah, they don't have anybody in there yet, so they can't start.
Yes, look at Hoffman, smart.
Yeah.
Getting Morris down there with like 1 foul compared to Kuntz, who has 4. Rhodes back over to Sowers. Sowers fakes, shot, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Manikowski battles. And
yes.
She's fouled.
Good clear out there by Manikowski. She got the ball out and was able to rip it through before they could get the tie up, and that's going to put her at the line shooting 2. And
that's her 5th.
That is the 5th foul on Danford.
Manikowski.
She's feeling it. She's coming up big here. Number 15 comes in. Who's 15? You didn't write her down.
She wasn't on. I didn't see her. Let me see here. For Oregon Davis?
Yep.
They don't have a 15.
Oh. Yeah. Alrighty.
Manikowski. And it's smooth. Huge free throw out of Manikowski.
She's got 5 for the Lady Dragons. None bigger than that one. Puts the lead back up to 11. We are dead even at 2 minutes left.
And that one is just off the mark. Kuntz, smart not to get the foul. Here comes Williams. Dragons just need to relax. Make them rush their shots. Stricker relaxes. Manikowski pushed. And she's going to the line.
That's going to be the 2nd on Manikowski, 8th on the team. So they'll put the Caitlin Sauer at the line, shooting 1-1 here for the Lady Bobcats. So,
well, I tell you what,
Lady Dragons need to be ready here for the rebound.
Nothing but because she's quick.
Kuntz is asleep.
And they call the foul instead of the jump ball. It's been a jump ball all night, and then they call the foul on Stricker.
Well, that's going to be her 4th, and Rachel Kuntz was sleeping down there on the line.
Unfortunately, she just let the player go around her.
And
Kuntz is coming out. Dunlap's back in.
So we got Rhodes at the line shooting 1-1 still here for the Lady Bobcats.
Shot, and it's good. Minute 44. Dragons still up by 10.
Rhodes 2 of 3 from the line. She's got one more. 10-19 for Rhodes.
Shots up, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Dunlap, and she's shot from behind. How could you not call that? She had her hands on her back. Even if she's touching her, they got to call the foul. Hoffman out, Kuntz back in. Jeez, oh, Pete, that is just absolutely terrible.
I don't know. Minute 41 left. The Lady Dragons have got to overcome right now.
Shot, not even close. Kuntz, and Manikowski comes away with it, and Manikowski's fouled again. I love it.
That's going to be on 15 for Oregon Davis. Don't know her name because she's not listed in the roster. Be her first foul, and Abby Manikowski back to the line shooting 2. And she is good on the first. Abby Manikowski, 2 big free throws here. Did you get some info on that?
All right, number 15, Cassidy Stout. Is the player. She's not listed on the program for some reason, and we want to give her credit for playing.
Manikowski's second is
and
good.
It's in. Huge free throws out of Manikowski.
3 of 4 for her coming down the stretch, and the lead's back up to 12 for the Lady Dragons.
Ice water in the veins. Here's a quick one from Stout, and it's off the mark. And Stricker needs to be smart.
And she's not, and she's out.
She just fouled out of the game with a minute 26.
Stricker is out of the game. She had
Hoffman's going back in.
14 tonight for the Lady Dragons.
Nice performance out of Stricker. It's hard to not go after it when all you want to do is get the ball back. It's one of those things, and that's how it goes.
So the Lady Dragons are going to have to finish this one out without their senior leader on the floor here. Let's see what they can do. And, 2 shots for Williams.
Just got to keep going to the free throw line and making them for the Dragons. Got to be smart. Williams misses, and Dunlap with a great rebound, but
Yeah,
she forgot
two
that
shots.
there's 2 shots.
That time they had the block out.
I love it.
Williams 3 of 5 from the line here in the fourth. And her second one is no good as well.
And
Worthington another
hits it
rebound.
forward. And now it's stolen by Morris. It's off of Morris, and there's no foul. But she Willikers, I tell you what, she's getting hammered out there.
A nice little conversation going on here between the ref. I know they, all right, I'm not going to say it.
Yep.
All right.
Sowers shoots it for 3, and it's way off the mark. Rebound goes to Morris. Over to Dunlap.
You could see that one.
Kicks
from
it
up
over
here.
to Kuntz. Kuntz
Take it back out, Kuntz.
kicks it over to
There you go.
Dunlap.
Take it back
Dunlap
out.
goes
Run the
to
clock.
it.
Run the
Kicks it
clock.
over to Hoffman. Hoffman.
Get back to the middle. Back to the middle. Back to the middle. There you go.
Morris.
Sorry.
Hoffman. Yes, to Dunlap. And she's going to lay it in, and she does, and that's a great play out of the Lady Dragons.
Run some clock and then get the bucket, and Dunlap with
Sowers looks. Williams.
14.
And there's a charge. Manikowski.
3 charges on the night for Abby Manikowski. And I tell you what, she's had a whale of a game.
Wow, just lets her take it and goes right into the game.
Should have had 4.
Yeah,
didn't get called on the 1.
Manikowski says, here, give me the ball.
I'll make the free throws.
And there's a
away.
reach-in foul, and she's going back to the line.
The foul is going to be on Candace Sauer, her 3rd, and Abby's going to be shooting 2 now for the Lady Dragons.
Well,
man, there's been a lot of girls stepped up and had big games here tonight. Morris and Stricker and Dunlap, and now Manikowski. Kuntz has hit a couple big free throws. Hoffman's had some great plays. I tell you, it's been a great all-around game for the Lady Dragons, and we may be going to Thursday night on the main gym here. Manikowski a little hard on that one.
And Dragons up by 14. She'll make this one and put the Dragons up by 15. Let's see it. Abby has been all over this game tonight.
They've really reacted. The Bobcats got it back to 7 points.
She rolls in and out. Williams going to go in, kicks it over. Sowers kicks it back over. Sowers fakes, kicks it back over. Let them use the time. Air ball. Rhodes throws it back off of Argos.
That's a nice play by the freshman
and
right there.
It is. It's smart, but you know what? They used half their time.
Yeah.
28 seconds. I don't see them scoring 14 points.
If they got a 14-point shot, I don't know what it is.
Sowers kicks it down to Worthington.
Travels
again. Rhodes and 1. 21 seconds.
Can't give them the and 1 on that, though. Just let her put that in and then go on. So Hoffman's going to get her 4th.
All right. Kaylee Carlton's going to get ready because Kuntz has 4. Hoffman has 4.
Rhodes
and they make it.
Puts the second one in.
Hoffman's going to bring the ball in. Manikowski's open. Picks it up to dribble, and she's fouled. And she knows that Sowers helps her up, sort of.
4th foul on Sauer.
Yep.
And Manikowski back at the line.
And look at her trot down. She's confident. Yeah. I like it.
She missed both on the last one, but she's going to hit these 2. 1 of 2, 2 of 3.
Dragons still
4,
up by 11 with
4,
16 and a half seconds left. And
first one's in and out.
Manikowski. Well, you know, she's had 3 charges. She's dead tired. She should have had a 4th one on that didn't call, you know. And she puts that one in, and that's a big basket there. Gives the Dragons the sealing nail on the coffin for Oregon Davis. Williams tries to drive, lets her go all the way in, and she misses. Rebounds and jump ball, and it's Argos's ball. 7.8 seconds left. And we're going to hear this crowd erupt here in a minute when these girls come off this court victorious with 7.5.
Andy,
Dunlap.
the last time Argos was able to beat Oregon Davis was 2012. And they're going to do it.
Yes,
Lady
what a
Dragons
game.
pull off the upset. 65-53 is your final score. Lady Dragons are going to play on Thursday at LaVille in the semifinal match. They'll take on the winner of the John Glenn New Prairie game. And that'll be, I believe, at a 6 o'clock start. I don't know that for sure.
Wow.
But the Lady Dragons pull out the big one here, 65-53 over Oregon Davis. Lady Dragons 10-7 now on the year, and Oregon Davis will move to 8-10. And Andy, this sets the tone. This will send a message to Oregon Davis and everybody involved in Sectional 51, which is coming up here in a few short weeks.
Wow.
That the Lady Dragons are not going to go away quietly. Great job here tonight. We're going to do a quick post-game show as soon as I get some totals here. Andy, you want to help me with the totals?
No.
Thanks.
You're killing me.
So we'll get Andy to total everything up. We'll get the scoring.
I don't know where your scribbles are.
Okay, so the circles are the halftime, and then 1 is a 1, and 2 is 2, and then 3 is 3, and 0 would be a 0.
4, Manikowski.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here with your post-game show from Phil Waybright Gymnasium in just a minute or so.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff of Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, personal property, and outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice data and video connectivity for the 21st century. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com.
All right, welcome back here to the postgame show. The Lady Dragons pull off the big victory, 65-53 over Oregon Davis. First time that they've beaten Oregon Davis since 2012. For your scoring, first for the Lady Bobcats with 22 leading all scorers tonight, Mercedes Rhodes. 11 for Worthington, 9 for Williams, 10 points shy of what she had the first game.
Yep.
Caitlin Sauer with only 6, and Reese Danford had 2. For your Lady Dragons, leading all scorers for the Lady Dragons, Macy Morris, 21 points on the night. Huge game for Macy. Coming back huge after a rough game on Saturday versus Pioneer, but we needed her tonight, and she came up huge. Stricker and Dunlap both ended the game with 14, and Kuntz and Manikowski both ended the game with 8. So great way to start off the TCU Bi-County. JV boys pick up the win. Varsity girls pick up the win. We're going to close things out here for this one, and we're going to come back and give you coverage here of the varsity boys in just a minute. So if you need to watch the boys, you'll have to reset your YouTube and come back. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes with that. So for Andy Stone, Blake Thomas, I'm Steve Stricker saying good night, where the Lady Dragons are victorious in the
Bi-County Classic.
first round of the Bi-County.